I forgot to hit record when I got back. I got a double. I shouldn't have stole. Oh, fuck. Okay, a little bloop. I get to throw home and gun him down. Okay, this could be... No, they're not going to challenge me. Which they should. Look at that water gun. And the worst part is I don't know how to increase my, arm strength. I miss games where... This is how old I am. I miss games where you could build a player. They didn't have a story mode. You could just build a player and give them as many attributes as you wanted. So you could be 99 in literally everything. Then it moved to you have X amount of potential. Like, let's say you get 200 points, you get to sprint over fucking 9 different stats. I don't know. Now you have to make your own character, and then you have to be specific perks. It upsets me how all games just kind of boil down to D&D. This happens, roll a dice. If your stats are good enough, you hit it. If their stats are good enough too, they might kind of force you to miss. There's one thing in this game where it annoys... Oh, maybe I got it. No, I got a double, yeah. It annoys me where... I was going to point. In the bottom left of the screen, it'll say how you missed a swing or... Yeah, I guess swing is the right word. And they'll be like, okay, you were early, you were late. And in the frame, it'll look like you're about to hit it, and the ball will go through your bat. So it's just like, oh, the pitcher must have just had better stats than you. Or technically, in that situation, his fastball, so yada yada yada, had too much zip on it. Zip-a-doo-dah. And this is another thing that annoys me about this game. And it should not annoy me at all. But I feel like the right thing to do, my player is holding a phone right now, the right thing to do would be to make the time on it correct. There is no reason for it, and there's no reason not to do it either, though. It's just a little detail that you'd be like, okay, they really do actually care. It's stupid, don't get me wrong, and I think it should not upset me, but it does. Call me up. Let me get better throwing. Let me get better throwing and let me be called up. There's no reason not to be called up. Oh yeah, I think what I was talking about last was before I left, and it was so stupid how easy it is to make money. Easy. Air quotes. I've never done it online. But essentially what I'm saying is we've come to the conclusion 8 billion people in the world. Let's say at most, it's just throwing a number out there, 1 billion of them are actually eligible to spend money online. So essentially that means one, they're online. I guess you should go even further down. They have electricity, they have a computer, they have the purchasing power to actually buy something. I'm eliminating 7 billion people. So it's not like I'm being generous on my side. But 1 billion people is so many people. And if you can get a consistent following of something, even if you just put your shit out there, you never know what could happen. And I'm just too nervous to actually start doing it. I've got a good personality. I'm quirky. I'm silly. And I think it would come easier once you go like, you have some people talking in chat. It's not just you blabbering to yourself about absolutely nothing. I thought I missed that. But yeah, I got this spelling bee in an hour. And the worst part is it feels like I don't work tomorrow, but I have to go to work tomorrow. Give me a bloop. Whatever. I'll hit double or better. I'm going to look for what I always look. Something inside. Like that. I did not pull my PCI down. But yeah, but like what I'm also saying is that, let's say I do this streaming thing, and then out of nowhere I open another random shop that sells trinkets and doodahs. The trinkets and doodahs have just as good of a chance of blowing up as I do just on Twitch or YouTube or anything. But they don't have to be related. No one has to know that they're both me. And I'm just too like shy to actually do it. Oh, wow. It was a bad jump, though. Like, I was thinking about this yesterday. Why don't they have a baseball batting gloves, but designed like NFL football gloves? Like, I know NFL football gloves are more showboaty, but that's kind of where MLB is going. They have the young players let the kids play. So you would think they would have the cool designs on them. I know some of them do, but they're not nearly as cool as what the NFLs are. Like, NFL is innovative in the sense of, like, I always go back to that Odell Beckham Jr. with, like, he goes like this and this Joker smiling. And they also have their logo and stuff like that. Like, it's sick. I think that'd be a good idea to try and sell that. You know, what you would do is you would just buy, again, I'm saying just buy, but like, go out and buy white baseball gloves, batting gloves again, and have a artist or local artist give you designs, or you pay them to make like designs on your gloves. Yeah, let's do double or better. Like, ask for like 8 different paintings of something and tell them your idea. Pay them $1,000. I don't know how much like art costs. It must be more than that, because I've seen if you want to get a book illustrated, I guess is the word I'm looking for, like, it would cost you $1,000 to get like a 40-page book. So that's not falling. Baseball's a frustrating sport. You could hit it well, but right at somebody. Like that's one of my goals. I have a vacation, not next week, the week after, and I'd love to get like an e-commerce shop going, just to like save like $200 and set up. Like I was watching a YouTube video. Obviously, the guy's way more experienced than I am at setting it up, but it's really just getting shit started. I had no chance. Like set one up and be like, okay, I'm gonna do $25 ads a day, or I think he had like what the challenge was he had $250 to set up a profitable, fuck off, e-commerce shop in 2 days. He failed it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, okay, if I save up $1,000, which I can do. Not saying in the 2 weeks I could save it. Like I could scrounge it together and set something up just to see if it works. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you paid $1,000 for life experience. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into it, like actually getting it together and putting in the effort and yada yada yada. But I think it'd be very cool. And then the like TikTok algorithm knows me and that I want to just make money. And even it's not the easiest way. It's like easy isn't the right word. It's just stuff that I don't mind attempting to do. Maybe it's not the best way of putting it, but like I don't know. Just I do find there's a lot of potential to use AI to make money. And I know a lot of it is saying this is how you can use AI to make money and not actually need to make money off of it. But okay, what are these stats? Go away, buddy. But it'd just be cool to get it going. Like there was a cool saying that I heard. I can't remember who the quote was from, but it was just like, if you have a 10% chance to 10x your money, you always take those chances. Like 10%. Let me think about the numbers here. Would it be 10% to the power of 10? That would be what your chances are. I don't know how statistics works in that sense. I don't remember. I took it in university like 8 years ago. That's not going to be enough. Oh, it's off the wall. Let's go. High off the wall. This is a triple. Oh my. And it makes sense. Like, let's say you take $1,000 and you have a 10% chance 10 times. Like what's... I'm so bad with math. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I knew it wasn't anywhere close either. But yeah, I'm trying to think about it now. I'm like, is 10x your money just getting your money back? Now I'm like critically thinking about it. A 10% chance to 10x your money. Like 100 times 10 is just 1,000, and you would just get your money back. Streamer realizes math online. Or maybe I might even be doing it wrong. My brain's hurting too much from it, and that's not what I intended. Because if you have $1,000, now I'm doing the math in my head. If you have $1,000 and you divide it up by 10, and you hope one of those 10x, you're just getting your money back. But then it has the potential to actually consistently 10x your money. Who knows? But essentially, that's what I was getting at. Is you never know what, as long as you just keep putting stuff out in the world, you never know what will stick. Like, I was watching the creator of Twitch TV, his story, how he's just like, oh yeah, I put a camera on my head and walked around and let people watch what I was doing, and then I made a channel, or a website for people to stream on, and streaming video games took off. Again, no one knows that's how it's going to work. You never know what's going to stick. I might come on here one day, say the funniest thing in the world, and people will be like, oh, funny man, do the funny stuff. And I'll be like, you know what? No, I don't feel like it today. But what I'm saying is, I might come on here one day, act this way, and then the next day I might act a little more brash and be like, oh, I'm the best baseball player in the world, yada yada yada. People could fall in love with that. Like, look at Dr. Disrespect. That's not how he actually is. Everyone puts on a character. Well, I gotta stop fucking swinging. It's insanity. Get down. You. Am I over right now? Holy cow. Well, we gotta drive in all the runs. I thought I hit a home run earlier today. Or like in this game. Just early, and I was too low on it, so you can't think you could hit everything out of the park. You might be able to, but that doesn't mean you have to. Will this be base clearing? I don't think so. Oh, he's going for it. Where's the ball? Fuck. I didn't expect him to go for it. Well, let's just say I slap this on YouTube 100%. That's what I'm going to do. And then I come back later and I slap another. So there's 30 minutes each. What if I do like 6 10-minute videos, break them up into shorts as well, maybe some Levi's, you never know. You see, the joke was pants, shorts. But yeah, like YouTube shorts, you just gotta constantly be putting shit out there. You never know. I don't think fucking, I'm so upset this was the first thing that came to my mind. Jake Paul put his first fucking Vine, yeah, that's how old I am, Vine out, and was like, you know what, I'm famous now. Not a good steal. probably put a ton of videos out. And sooner or later, I'll get comfortable enough to be like, ooh, I should have just thrown home. Because if that was a wild throw, or the guy was super fast, which I don't think he was, I think he was like a 58. This is going to be my last game. Then I got to get ready for this stupid spelling bee that I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, then you work tomorrow. And fucking tomorrow's... Oh, I can't even stream tomorrow. And then... I could for an hour. No, I can't even, because you need to... I need to get to the rink for hockey. Then I'm there again afterwards for the home opener. Fuck. It's going to be so weird because it's a small town and I've been here for less than a year. And like you see the same people over and over again. I'm not going to just go around introducing myself to everybody. So essentially they're going to finally know who the flip I am because I'm on the bench of the local AAA team, which is like the only attraction around here. You know, it's just weird. Now that people are gonna be like, "Oh, aren't you?" I'm not saying they will be. It's not true. It might happen. Most likely, it won't. Kind of egotistic that I think it will. Be like, "Oh, I'm so important that people will be like, oh, I know him." No, no one's looking at who's on the bench. But it would be cool if people are like, "Oh, aren't you the coach of the New Lisker Cubs?" Be like, yeah, you know, assistant coach. Play a little bit of pro, whatever. Yes, Reese. Reese's Pieces, baby. Because I definitely see people around, like at the gym, the local watering holes, you know. And I don't know anything about them. I don't know their name. I just know, like, oh, you go to the gym. Or, oh, I see you sometimes at Walmart. Blah, 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 blah. Now they're going to be like, oh, I actually know you. And I'm like, yeah, I stream. Not a big deal. Whatever. I got 9 followers. I got 1 follower on YouTube. It's myself. Doesn't matter. Who's asking? Twitch TV / King of Losers 19. Whatever. Yeah, I'm hip. I know what the kids like. Oh, I wanted that really badly to be to the pull side. Oh, I got under it. Oh well. But yeah, like it's cool because maybe this will be a reason. Like I started going back to the gym. I signed up for it last week, so I'm starting to go back to the gym, and I just need to eat clean. And I know what you have to do: drink water, lower your carbs, up your fruits, walk, yada yada yada. But have you ever had Fairlife chocolate milk? I could drink that whole fucking carton in one sitting. And that's one of my biggest problems. I literally can't buy it. That's why I'm buying these fucking Mio squirts that are 0 calories. They better be 0 sugar too. But maybe I'll start videotaping and get like a transformation. Ooh, okay. Because I love watching those kind of YouTube videos. I find those so cool. Where they're like, oh, this is my 3-month body transformation. I'm just checking. I gotta text Libby where. But yeah, I'm glad I'm really glad that I streamed today. I always I get so nervous to do something and then I do it. I'm like, oh yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. But essentially, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I get bogged down by the numbers a lot, just because obviously you want to see something grow, you want to see a community rally around you, but I can't really expect it to be consistent growth when I'm taking 3 months off. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, you just keep pumping them out somewhere else. Sooner or later, somebody will watch. You sound like Mini-Me. You're too old if you're getting that reference. I'm old. I'm making the reference. That was a horrible steal. That's a great steal. Is that the game? I'll probably have one more at bat. Bad reaction. Give me one more at bat. I want to crank a homie. You know what? I said that. It's not what I wanted to say. I want to crank a home run. But it also is very funny. It's like the basement yard. It's on my TikTok so much. I love those two guys right now. He's just like, oh, I'm not talking about the little kiss on your homie. I'm talking of a... It's so fucking good. Oh, so fucking funny. Like, sometimes I think I'm a funny person, and then I watch people who are genuinely, I'm like, everything this guy fucking says is so creative and so fucking funny. Brother, I don't have a shot. I'm gonna return. Alright, well, that was a great first stream back. Thanks for participating. Nobody was participating, but it was fun while it lasted. Cheers, friends.